What's going on, everyone? So the Cleveland Cavaliers, based on reports, are not happy with Jarrett Allen. Shams even reported that Jarrett Allen's basically fate with the Cleveland Cavaliers is kind of up in the air. They're going to kind of evaluate the situation, that the organization is not happy at all, that Jarrett Allen essentially refused to play, that they wanted him to kind of get injections and kind of go through some treatments in order to get out there on the basketball court. He was dealing with some rib injuries. It's one of those things, like, if it's that serious and it's that severe, like, do you really want him to run the risk of, we've seen guys, shatter ribs, something that punctures their lung or things like that, right? Like, this isn't some little, he's got bruised ribs, or, he's got a little finger issue or something like that. This is something that could lead, depending on, how severe it is, and if it gets worse, into something that could be potentially life-threatening even, right? Like, and the thing is with Jarrett Allen is he's not some 3-point just spot up corner guy, right? He's a guy that's banging down low with the big fellas, right? He's the center. He's the big man. So he's banging, getting elbowed in the ribs, doing all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those things, like, obviously, if you're a Cavs fan, you're probably upset and kind of look, maybe things would have been different. I don't necessarily think so. I think Jarrett Allen is the difference between you winning or losing that series. If I'm being honest, that's just me. But I just think from an outside perspective, I think it's something where it's like, I get it, right? But Jarrett Allen, if he becomes available, hey, the Lakers could use a center. Now, there are some concerns, issues, pros, cons, all that stuff. So let's dive into it. Now, I want to start by saying I don't think that Cleveland's going to trade Jarrett Allen. I think that they'll ultimately keep him. Two, even if they did, it would be kind of hard for the Lakers to acquire him. So let's get into that side of things, right? So Lakers are trying to acquire Donovan Mitchell. That is the goal. That is like the main piece that the Lakers want, supposedly, based on reports. Donovan Mitchell the package for Donovan Mitchell is already ready. As soon as he hits the market, boom, Lakers, here you go. Here's our offer. Here's what we're willing to give you. It's going to be something around the lines of Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jalen Hood-Schifino, plus a bunch of picks, right? Bunch of firsts and whatever else that they want, right? So that's the idea. That's the goal. Go get Donovan Mitchell. Now, some people might think, go get Donovan Mitchell, and while you're at it, go get Jarrett Allen. Couple things about that. One, the Lakers wouldn't be able to get there. I mean, they could technically, but if you lose D'Angelo Russell, then you're basically trading everything for those two guys. So right now, you could do Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves plus Jalen Hood-Schifino for Donovan Mitchell, right? Because he's making $35 million. Got Reeves, Rui, and then Jalen Hood-Schifino. That basically gets you there, right? So you could do that, give up the first, right? Probably going to take all of your first to go get him. So now you don't really have any first to go and acquire Jarrett Allen. So the likelihood of the Lakers trading for Jarrett Allen on top of Donovan Mitchell is very slim. And then the financial side of things, right? Because now Jarrett Allen, he's only making $20 million, which, for him, a 6'9" center, which you could argue is a little undersized, but he's been great defensively. He had a defensive rating of 110 this year. I mean, the guy is very versatile on the defense side, block shots, can do a little bit of everything, rebound the basketball. He's 245, something like that. Just get some good size, some good weight behind him. So he's a guy that, pair him alongside Anthony Davis, makes a ton of sense. He's also 26 years old. But you're going to have to give something up for him, right? And it's if D'Angelo Russell walks, then you're trading Jared Vanderbilt or, because Gabe Vincent doesn't get you there. So Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves, plus a Jalen Hood-Schifino or whatever, that's not enough to go and get you to that. Now, could you maybe work out a sign and trade with Max Christie? But then, you're giving up Gabe Vincent, Max Christie, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves for Jarrett Allen, and Donovan Mitchell. The other side of that coin would be, because again, Darius Garland, right? Say you miss out on Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. A lot of people have said, what about Darius Garland? Did a whole video on Darius Garland. Again, same boat. Darius Garland's making like $36 million. He's actually making a little more than Donovan Mitchell. So it's the same, you run in the same dilemma. So the likelihood of you trading for a Donovan Mitchell or a Darius Garland plus Jarrett Allen is probably a no-go. Now, a Jarrett Allen straight up, like let's say you miss out on Donovan Mitchell. Let's say you miss out on a Darius Garland, right? Let's say they go get DeJounte Murray. Well, now if you go get DeJounte Murray, he's making like $25 million, I believe, somewhere in that ballpark, right? Now you can go get him, and you could potentially go get like a Jarrett Allen. But here's the other problem, even if you were able. Like, let's say the Lakers were like, hey, let's go trade for Jarrett Allen. Let's say that Cleveland was willing to basically just essentially like, hey, give us Rui, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and like a first, and you could take Jarrett Allen. I think it would cost a little bit more than that, but let's just say for argument's sake, something like that. Boom, it could be a clean, crisp, here you go. Thing is that with LeBron, is he going to be willing to play the three? Now, here's the thing. A lot of people really want, and I've answered this in comments, live stream, stuff like that, but I see this comment regularly. Right? You got to get another center alongside Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis shouldn't be playing the five. Anthony Davis, LeBron. It's not Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has been incredibly open, incredibly vocal about not wanting to play the five, that he prefers to play the four. The reason Anthony Davis doesn't kind of force the Lakers to have him play the four, right, and go push hard for a five is because Anthony Davis understands that right now LeBron James has to play the four. He just has to. I mean, LeBron himself has talked about it. Darvin Ham talked about it last offseason where he talked about how, they're going to have LeBron playing the four. Did a whole interview about it, right? LeBron's talked not directly about playing the four, but just kind of where he is in his career on Mind the Game, where he talked about, I just don't have it in me anymore to chase around and defend these younger, twitchy, athletic guys. Like, he can't put it together for a full game. LeBron takes plays off defensively at the four. Imagine if he's at the three defending who most teams have a three that can at least shoot, right? Like, so now he's chasing. I mean, there's times where he doesn't even challenge the four. Like, he doesn't even make an effort to get out there. Now, LeBron can lock down. We've seen him just absolutely clamp up, right? Like, and just lock down opposing guy. I mean, look at like what he did to Kawhi in that one Clipper game. He drops, it brings us back down 21 and locks up Kawhi Leonard. Right? He can do it for a quarter or a sequence or something like that, right? So like at the end of a game, like say we got to the playoffs, right? And you're playing Denver, maybe you could do something like that. Hey, like LeBron, we need you the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes, right? You got to play the three. We need you to lock down and focus. Outside of that, we'll work it with you three. But the problem is like Jarrett Allen, he's not going to go to the Lakers and then come off the bench the whole time. And again, LeBron would have to be willing to play the three. And even if he was willing to play the three, I don't think that that's good for the Lakers, right? Because, again, your three needs to be able to defend out on the perimeter. Your three needs to be able to basically defend as a three guard, as a three forward, right? So I don't think that that's the best course of action, where I think the better scenario would be go get a Valanciunas, go get an Andre Drummond, somebody like that. However, if depending on the cost of Jarrett Allen, it would kind of be hard to turn down. Like if all else fails, like the Lakers are going for bigger fish, right? Jarrett Allen would be the last thing on the Lakers' mind. But like if you told me they missed out on Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland went to like San Antonio or something like that, and Trae Young, he ends up going wherever, right? Pelicans. I don't know. We're just throwing out a team that needs a point guard, right? So, and it's like, okay, well, we could maybe get DeJounte Murray. Okay, we did get DeJounte Murray. Cool. And then it's like, okay, well, what else do we need? I would still probably look for that 3-and-D guy out on the perimeter first. But if you told me like this offseason we got Jarrett Allen and DeJounte Murray, like I'd be pumped about that. And if you can do it and it's at a reasonable price, then I think you kind of figure it out. Again, I think you kind of just go, let's try it with LeBron and kind of see where it goes, right? And then hopefully Jared Vanderbilt. But then the problem is like floor space. Like it's just, again, I think it's one of those things where if like you can get him, fine, and you figure it out. But LeBron kind of becomes the concern in that regard. And I don't mean in like a basketball sense. And look, we're not better than LeBron. We're not better without LeBron. LeBron's not a problem. There's none of that stuff. I'm just speaking on the reality. The reality is that LeBron at this stage of his career has to play the 4 because he's able to kind of mask and kind of just chill out especially during the regular season. We saw it all season this past season, and we saw it even at times in the playoffs, right? Can't really do that when you're out at 3 and you have to chase around guys and you're switching and you're doing all this crazy stuff, right? Like where LeBron, when he's playing the 4, he can kind of just camp out, at basically the low post and just kind of play that scout position, that free safety position. You're in good shape. Look, I like Jarrett Allen as a player. If the Lakers did figure out a way to make that happen, then sure, right? Like if like, which not going to happen. Or never say never, but it's really not going to happen. But there's, people throw out the like, oh, LeBron back to Cleveland thing. Now, if that were to happen and you had to work and facilitate a trade, right? Give me Darius Garland and Jarrett Allen, right? Like if you could do something like that where you get, and maybe like a Dean Wade, right? Give me like Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen, Dean Wade, and then whatever salary filler. Like that would be cool, something like that. Again, if LeBron was like, hey, get me out of here and send me to Cleveland, which, again, I don't think is going to happen. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Like I said, I've just seen people throw out, what about Jarrett Allen? Should the Lakers throw their hat in the ring? Stuff like that. So, figured let's talk about it, right? Why not? It's kind of what we have right now. Just the conversation pieces on various players and, guys that we want to see the Lakers land. But how do you feel? What are your thoughts? Would you like Jarrett Allen? Do you not? How do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are. Love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. It's me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.